Guys, I thought I'd make a more of a light-hearted video. So, meet my ball python, or royal python. His name's Tyrion. He's just a baby and he's currently periscoping, which is fucking adorable. Right now he's feeding on small mice, but I think soon he will be able to upgrade to medium rice. Mice even, not rice. Don't feed your snakes rice, they don't eat it. They only eat rodents. Possibly chicks. But usually just rodents. Mice. Rattos. What are you doing? What are you doing? Tyrion. You can't eat the camera. Oh, it's warm down there. Oh, what are that? Oh my god. You're a weird snake. Do you know that? Oh, it's warm down there, Mom. No. Oh, hi. What are these? Can I get under there? No, I can't. So I'm gonna try and get under here. Oh. No, I can't get under there. So I might just climb up you instead and be a shoulder snake. It's like, how can I find a way to get up you? Look at that cute little snake, man. How do people find this scary? Just look at him. By the way, his morph is just a normal, because, you know, other morphs are pretty expensive, in the UK at least. I really wanted a VPI Xanthic or a Mojave, but the place where I got him, they didn't sell those. They did have a pinstripe, an adult pinstripe, but he was an adult, and I currently don't have an enclosure for an adult. I will by the time he gets a bit bigger, but right now I don't. Tyrion, where are you going? Tyrion, stop. Slithery little snake. I've got a hold of him, by the way. I mean, he's pretty slow. He's probably the easiest pet I've ever owned. And I used to have rats, and a lot of people say rats are good pets, and they can be. But let me tell you, if you get them as babies, they are a fucking nightmare. Even if they are, you know, nice pets and they're friendly and stuff, they're just really hard to maintain. You've got to clean them every other day. Snakes, you just clean them whenever they poop or pee, which my snake pooped the second day I had him, and then he peed yesterday, so I had to get him out. But I'm getting him out now because I know you're supposed to let them settle in for a week, but he's really friendly. Like, he doesn't need to settle in, do you? Well, he already has settled in. I didn't handle him the first day. The only time I handled him the first day is to actually get him out and put him in his new rub, which is over there. I have him in a really useful box, which a lot of people will think that's cruel to keep a snake in a box. It's not. You want to know why? Because boxes, they hold humidity really well, and as you know, or may not know, ball pythons need their humidity. I'm just gonna get a hold of you because you're gonna slither down there and I don't want you to hurt yourself. But yes, ball pythons need a lot of humidity in order to shed. He's not due a shed yet, but I can see a bit of blue on his head, so, you know, he's gonna come into shed soon. His eyes aren't blue yet, but, you know, he's getting there. He's due a feed on Friday. I'm just gonna let him slither on me because he's gonna be easier to... Oh, hi down there. Don't strike at me. He's not gonna. I think he did strike at me before, but I didn't notice. I was just like, you're too cute. Same height of the camera. Hello there, buddy. Hey, buddy, how's it going? He's like, what are you and what are these? I'm a slithery little snake and he's gonna sniff my hand. He's just slithering past me right there. Because he wants to get down and I'm like, oh hell no. Oh hell no, little snake, you're not gonna get down, are you? Yeah, I've had him for a few days now, and he's doing really well. He's gonna sniff my hand again. Hello. Hello. Head boops. His head is right on my phone right now, and he's back. And you're back in the game. He's so fucking adorable. He's gonna periscope. He's gonna periscope. Oh my god, he's gonna periscope. Oh, I love it when snakes do that. They do a little periscope, and it's too fucking cute. You're too cute. He is honestly the easiest pet I've ever cared for. I had to get rid of my rats. I say get rid of them, I mean adopt them. Because one, you have to have 2 rats. If you're going to get rats, you need to have a pair. And the problem with that is, if you get a pair, sometimes they fight. A lot. And unfortunately, the pair that I got, they were female. Apparently females are supposed to be less aggressive. No. Yeah, the 2 females I got, one of them was bullying the other and really hurting them. So instead of just like, boop the snooty, boop my snoot, it's booping the snoot. But yeah, instead of getting like just keeping one of the rats, I decided to, you know, adopt them both because what are you doing? What are you doing? It's like, oh, you're moving. Oh, better move away. No. Don't like that. So instead of keeping just the one rat, I decided to adopt both of them away because, well, it was cruel to just keep the one rat anyway. So yeah, unfortunately I had to adopt them because one of them was bullying the other really badly to the point of where she was dragging it around the cage and I was not happy with that because, you know, she was hurting. She was hurting, so just distracted by the snake. Now I know a lot of people think, you had rats, and now you're having their predator as a pet. Well, let me tell you, this predator is far from a predator, okay? He is just a slithery little noodle. I'm going to get a hold of you because you're going to escape, and I don't want that to happen. He's so easy to handle as well. I honestly, in the month that I had my rats, I hardly ever handled them. I couldn't because they're too fast and my reflexes are really slow. And when you try to handle them, they just run away. And they were babies, so they were even more difficult to handle. This Snek is just slow and slithery. I mean, he's faster than I thought he would be, but he's still slow enough for me to catch. Which is great. Oh my god, he's periscoping again. I can't handle a periscope. Ah! But yeah, snakes are really easy to handle. Like, as you can see over there, I've got a heat mat, I've got my rub. I've got paper towel as substrate, and you can get literally paper towel for pennies. Or you could use newspaper, but I don't want to use newspaper because of the dye. You don't know what's in it, and I don't want it to kill my snake. So, yeah, I've just got a hide in there. That hide is way too small for him. However, it's the only fucking hide he'll use because he's autistic, aren't you? You have autism. You will not use any other hide than that one. Now, the only reason I have that small hide in is because it came with the box that he was transported in. The guy was like, you know, just keep that hide. And unfortunately, it's the only hide this snake will use. I tried him with the bigger hide. He didn't like it. He's way too big for that hide because his little butt, or should I say his fat butt, sticks out of the side and then he just pops his head out sometimes and so cute. He's okay with the water dish though. I just have one hide in a water dish because the rub is currently too small for 2 hides. But he's okay with that. In his previous enclosure, where his previous one I had him, he only had 1 hide and a tiny little water dish. But I got him a bigger one because, you know, he might want to bathe in it when he's shedding. I might give him a bath before he sheds if I notice his eyes are really blue, which they're not. Bits of his head are blue, and I've noticed like bits of like scale on his back are kind of like, you know, looser, should I say. So, you know, that's a sign he's gonna go into shed. But he's due a feed on Friday, and I'm looking forward to his first feed because the strike will be adorable. I'm gonna get a hold of you again because you're slithering out my hand. So yeah, this is Tyrion. I don't know how old he is. I think he's only actually a few weeks old. Maybe a month or 2 old, I'm not sure. I mean, he arrived at the place where I got him. He wasn't captive bred at the place that I got him, but he is captive bred, just not... He wasn't born at the place where I got him. But I'm going to assume he's a couple of months old. And, you know, he looks big in the camera, but he's really small. I mean, look at the size of his head. He's going to get to about 3, 4 foot, 5 foot at the most, but he's a male. And males get smaller than females, so yeah, he's adorable. He's literally the easiest pet to care for. Even his poop is like easy to clean up. You literally just pick up the paper towel and then get some more paper towel and clean out the rub and then put some more paper towel down after you've wiped the rub down with the disinfectant and the kitchen towel. So, you know, they're really easy to care for. They only poop once a week. Sometimes they'll pee in between. He peed the day after he pooped. You could tell because it kind of looked like bird poop, which their snakes don't pee like us. They pee uric acid, which is kind of in between the solid and liquid. It's kind of like messy. Sometimes they poop while they pee. Sometimes they'll just pee randomly. Oh my god, he's gonna do a periscope again. I can't deal with this. It's so cute. But yeah, he's really easy to clean up after. Unlike rats, like, he doesn't pee and poo everywhere, every day. You don't have to feed him every day. You feed him once a week. Once every 5 days. It depends. Oh my god, he's gonna periscope again. I can't deal with this. It's too fucking cute. Oh my god, he's doing a real big periscope there. He's doing a real big periscope. I can't deal with it. Oh my god, it's too fucking cute. I'm gonna cry. But yeah, he just feeds once a week. It depends on the size of the food you feed him, but he's feeding small mice at the moment. But I reckon after a few weeks he's going to be able to get on to medium mice. And large mice, and maybe extra large mice, and then small wiener rats, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, so far he's doing really well, and he's really taken handling pretty well. To be honest, I don't think he'd striked at me earlier. I think it was just him moving his head back because he got a bit scared. But once he's actually out and he's in my hands, like, he's completely docile and fine. Rats, you can't even handle them. You can once they get used to you, but snakes get used to you pretty easily. Especially if they're used to being handled. You don't even have to pull him, he's just falling back into my hand. He's the most adorable little danger noodle. I'm gonna put him back in his cage now. His box even. Because he's been out. And yes, the box does have solder and iron holes in them. So he can breathe. Don't worry. He's absolutely fine. And he's too cute. He's gonna periscope again. Oh my god. He's so fucking cute. And I will see you guys later.